You're calm down. She might actually kill me.
Candy?
You already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it.
Welcome, my friend. My name is Antoine Phoenix. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. If you hear some chewing in the background, it's this dog. I usually go into my little studio room to record, but I want the festive tree in the background. Anyway, today's video is going to be, should you handle a woman with a bad attitude? A lot of times women will try to punk a dude saying you can't handle me. Um, and sometimes a woman may mean this as you might not be able to handle her standards. And this is about the same thing as that video, as I say, with women that make more money than you, and they expect you to give them the moon and stars. So that's a lot of times why women date up. And I understand in a way because they're already giving a man her body. And if she's giving you money as well, women get a different type of pressure that men do not get, because they always will get people asking them like what they man do, what's the man doing for them. And whereas I think a woman should tell people to mind their business, they'll do it at first. And I think they'll do it if you move that woman emotionally, if that woman has a emotional connection to you. But but once it comes down to a thing of she's looking at you as like a meal ticket or as a financial plan, especially as she gets older, then yeah, that attachment love stuff goes totally out the window. Not that's always a bad thing, but if you're dealing with women that are looking at you in that kind of way, that's when you need to look at them in a totally different way. Anyway, I have a video right here that this woman is going to point out when a woman says, can you handle her? Or actually, she tells on herself. Because thanks to social media, TikTok, women are telling on themselves right now. So this is a good time. We always want a way to be able to tell how somebody thinks. And the same way someone can pull up videos about me. That's why I'm very forthcoming of how I think. I don't put stuff on here for to try to go viral. I mean, if I do go viral, fine, but I want to stay true to myself. That way someone can never pull something up and say like, "Hey, well you said this," and I'll have to concede that I said this. This is the problem that Andrew Tate has with opening up his big mouth, even though It's a video done years ago. He said it. And him not admitting that, okay, I said it, but I'm a different person now. That's all that motherfucker had to do. But he couldn't even do that. So let this video play.
If a woman tells you she's the problem, believe her. Whenever I hear a woman say, I don't know if you can handle me, I wouldn't handle it. The package is broken. When she's proud to say I'm toxic, you realize women say that because women just want to justify her ridiculousness and or over the top behavior if you're stupid to not heed that upfront warning. And when they say like, well, if you don't like my attitude, then don't be with me. Girl, are you crazy? You know dang well that will not slide with a man that got some self-respect and common sense. When they say I'm crazy, run. You should love me for who I am. Absolutely not. If you love someone, you call them out on the BS that they do, the flaws that they have, and you leave an option for growth. If you allow someone that you love to continue to live in bad habits, it's not love. I don't call that love. Most of these things either show that they had a really bad history of relationships or they're setting the tone for when they do mess up, which is what they had planned to do from the beginning. But instead of apologizing, you've now allowed them to hurt you, to only come back and say, I told you I was toxic. I told you I was like this. It's just who I am. There's no accountability, no self-awareness, and they're so far gone, they don't even want to change. That's sad. If a woman tells you she's the problem, believe her.
Thank you, my beautiful black sister. I really appreciate that right there. Now, I know when I was looking at the comment section of this particular video, you had women kind of attacking what you were saying and saying that's you not standing for women or you sound misogynistic. Your video is a lot more softer than what Pearl would make. Okay, so you are doing a good job here. And hey, this is no different than what Steve Harvey and what the other those guys that say that pander to women and the women be clapping. And some things Steve Harvey say is true. Like he's not wrong with everything he said. That's why I will say with anybody that's talking on here, some of them do have some truths, and some of them are either trying to go viral or they're trying to get a rise out of you. Anyway, yeah, I just lost my train of thought. Every man is different. Some men do like women that are a bit of a challenge because some men like those like ghetto, and I'm not just talking about black women. It can be Hispanic and white women with that too. I know plenty, but some men like those types of women. And I guess it goes with that thing that there's somebody out here for everyone. Me, I like honesty with a person. I know a lot of times when somebody is nice, they can be deceptive and they can actually hurt you worse than a person that's being blunt sometimes. So, but the thing is though, I don't like the extremes. I'd rather a person be nice, but I want them above all else to be honest. So that's how I think I ended up with some women that was slightly bitchy to a degree. But the thing is though, they did have a soft side. So it wasn't like they was constantly bitchy trying to embarrass me or belittle me. The thing is, I didn't realize with especially my longest relationship that when she got more leverage, such as with marriage, kids, that she was going to become a worse individual. So that's something that you have to think of if you get those boss babes. This has nothing to do with a woman being successful. But if she's in that energy, I'm going to be how I'm going to be, and you accept me as I am. That's kind of narcissistic in a way. Not that you have to totally change how you are for somebody, but you should be treating the person that loves you the best and not treating people that don't mean as much better than that person. That's something that I've noticed with a lot of people that have, whether it's narcissistic traits, sociopath traits, those negative traits right there. The people closest to them, the people that are bending over backwards, the people that have their best interests, those are the people that they treat badly. Those people that they're trying to win, gain, that put minimum effort that they are chasing, those are the people that they put the most effort in. Now, not to say that I haven't did that in the past, but I learned my lesson, and I know that goes a little bit with my upbringing, a little bit, because I know my mom was always busy, like working. So sometimes I would over pursue a woman just because I think, and I know my mom did not do that intentionally, but because she couldn't always give me the attention that I needed, I think sometimes I felt I had to chase after certain types of women. But see, it's never been nasty types of women. There's always been women that has been able to make me feel a certain type of thing of proving myself. And I'm not going to share how those women were able to do that particular thing. But wrapping off a whole list of standards of things that I need to be doing, and I have that thing of like, hey, so what are you doing? Sometimes I may not voice that, I might just leave the conversation, and that is a wrap right there. So hey, if you like those type of women, then go ahead and deal with those types of women. But the thing is though, you don't have to. So if you want to go for nicer types of women, you want to go for foreign women, you want to go for women overseas because you're done with like US women, you're done with melanated women. All women are the same of every group. But if you are tired of a certain type of mentality, then that's okay. That's okay as a man to feel that kind of way. So I'm just putting that out there. And one other thing before I forget. So if you're with a woman that will not change her ways, you gotta leave her. You gotta leave her. And pretty much she's going to show you this early. And I will say with all the women that even though it did fall apart, when I looked at back at it, it was my fault because I let certain things go. So that's what I want to say before I end this video. Men, don't let certain small things go. Don't let disrespect go. Don't let, then just leave. I know it's hard if you move in with the woman, but maybe don't move in with her. Maybe date her for a while and then give her enough rope to hang herself. That's what I used to do with some women, but some women I would let go because I guess they was my type. So anyway, have a good day. Happy holidays. And I have plenty of other videos. Check them out. Oh, and like and subscribe.
I got you. Go ahead.
And this is where it started. So short, sweet, loving and little, and then
What the?
Hey, B!
Stop trying to be seen!
Let's go!
This is how I make money! This is how you make your money! Yes! I was worried about drugs! I was gonna get drugs!
No.
Say another motherfucking word! Say another motherfucking word!
Keep drilling my shit like this, you gonna be mine forever.
Take it back! Take it back!
so I finally decided to stand up for myself. And
Piece of shit! Oh my god.
yeah,
The stress, I can't.
this is where they got me.
Oh my god, the stress.
I sentence you to life, no parole.
She called the cops on me for yelling at her and told them I beat her.
Hashtag end little woman syndrome.
dirty word. Your ego has driven you out of truth. You only played yourself, got no